Hi. So we'll start a new chapter, trigonometry. It's chapter 8. Now you must understand one thing here. It's a new concept, it's a new idea which you have not got until so far. And in this chapter we include some ideas from geometry, from coordinate geometry. And then we also include a bit of algebra, and that way we make a fusion of these two things together. Now in trigonometry you need the concept of ratios, the concept of complementary angles, and a bit of Pythagoras theorem. Let's make it very easy, let's make it easier. Now what you have to do, on the face of it the chapter looks complicated, but in reality the chapter is very simple. I'll tell you why. In trigonometry at the level of class 10 you need to understand one thing primarily, and that's the idea of trigonometric ratio. Trigonometric ratio. Now what's this? This is the relation between the angle of a right-angled triangle and the other two sides. Now first we draw a right-angled triangle, a triangle in which one of the angles is 90 degree. Say I draw here a right-angled triangle. It's a right-angled triangle. Let's say ABC. This triangle is right-angled at B, so B is 90. Angle A, angle C, angle B. So we have angle A, which is acute, less than 90. Angle C, that's acute, less than 90. And B is 90. Now what do you mean by trigonometric ratio? There are 6 ratios here. 6 ratios. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have to remember just 2 of these, and that's how we make it easier, far easier. First is we come to sine. Now what is sine? Sine is just a function. By definition, what is sine A? By sine A we mean sine of A. Actually this is like this, S-I-N-E, sine of angle A. In short we write it just S-I-N, sine A. S is small, not capital. This is sine of A. Now what is sine of A? Sine of A is nothing but the ratio between the opposite side and the hypotenuse. Now here I call it P. P standing for perpendicular, B standing for base, H standing for hypotenuse. So AB, the length of AB is small b, the length of BC is small p, and the length of AC is small h. H refers to hypotenuse, P refers to perpendicular. Now what is this? Perpendicular is the side opposite to angle A, opposite angle. And this side AB, which is B, small b, this is adjacent angle. Now sine of A is nothing but P by H, perpendicular by hypotenuse. So this ratio, P is to H, P is to H, this ratio is the sine trigonometric ratio of angle A. So that sine A is P by H. You have to remember this, and this is by definition. Sine A is defined as the ratio between the perpendicular and the hypotenuse of this particular right-angled triangle. That's it, very easy. We come to cos of A then. Cos of A is base by hypotenuse, B by H. B by H. So you see, you have to remember just these two things in trigonometry. The whole of trigonometry you need just these two things, sine A and cos A. Sine A is P by H, cos A is B by H. We come to tan A. Tan A is nothing but sine A by cos A. In other words, you have to remember just sine A and cos A. Once you remember sine A and once you remember cos A, once you are done with sine A and once you are done with cos A, you obviously come to tan A. So tan A is what? Sine A by cos A. So divide these two things, you'll get P by B, perpendicular by base. Next we come to 1 by sine A, the reciprocal of sine A, 1 by sine A, and that's called cosec A. cosec A. Cosec A is 1 by sine A. And this is 1 by sine A is just the reciprocal h by p. H by p. Small p. H by p. We come to the reciprocal of cos A. 1 by cos A. That's sec A. Sec A. This is 1 by cos A. It's looking complicated, but actually it's very simple. 1 by cos A. You transfer h to b and b to h. It becomes h by b. H by b. The reciprocal of cos A. Sec A. And then we come to the last trigonometric ratio, which is cot A. Cot A is nothing but 1 by 10A. So 1 by 10A. The reciprocal of 10A. This is just base by perpendicular. So what's happening here? You remember sine A, which is p by h. You remember cos A, which is b by h. Then you automatically come to 10A. The sine A by cos A, p by b. 1 by sine A, cosec A, h by p. Sec A, h by b. Cot A, b by p. These 6 ratios are the trigonometric ratios we were talking about. So there are 6 trigonometric ratios, but in reality, you have just 2 ratios, sine and cos, because from sine and cos you get tan, you get cosec, you get sec, you also get cot. That's one part.